Okay, are you going to die sooner because of Obamacare? Well, look at this headline here. This is a new report that comes out by the OECD, which is the Organization for Economic and Cooperation and Development. It says that Americans now are dying sooner. The whole world is living longer and we're dying sooner. Actually, in all those 30-some developed countries, we used to be ahead of the average. Now we're below average. So everybody's living longer lives in this world than us. And we pay 50 to 100% more for our health care than anybody else in the world. So that's what this international study does. How are we comparing to everybody else? And what's interesting, it says that why we're probably dying sooner in this country, even though we're spending so much more on healthcare, is that we spend very little money on public health or primary care. That's the the general practitioner doctor kind of stuff. We have all these specialists. Also, we have the largest uninsured population in the world, in the developed world, except for Mexico and Estonia. That's right. There's more uninsured people in this country than in all the other developed countries, except two, Mexico and Estonia. Okay. We also have higher poverty rates. They say this is what, and the spread in income, the rich versus poor and things like that. And that's a cause why we're dying earlier. Also, our unhealthy behaviors. We have very high calorie consumptions, fat people, high use of prescription drugs, and homicide rates. These all, connect to us not living as long. And also doctor visits per year. The average American only goes to the doctor 4 times a year. All the other developed countries, they go 6 times a year. So we don't see doctors as often. So that's why people say about Obamacare, oh boy, only that, it's all this trouble. Sure, it's a pain in the butt. But it's, I think, I would have designed something else if I was ruler of the world too. But it's better than what we've had. Man, more people are going to be covered. It's so many things that will happen. And that's it. If we have 15% of our population not covered now, they'll all be covered. That's the important thing. Man, well, why are we the richest country in the world spending more money on healthcare than any other country in the world? Yeah. And we're not living. Everybody's living longer, and we're getting worse. It's not increasing, it's decreasing. So we're doing something wrong with the current system. Obamacare works, the current system sure as hell isn't working. And what's neat about, I think, the new Obamacare is that now, as an entrepreneur, you could easily get insurance. What really bothered me about the current insurance system we had, people were taking their talents and going and doing things in life based on whether they had insurance or not. Right, so this company, I could be a lawyer and sue people because they give me insurance, but I'd rather be an artist. But I don't have health insurance, and I can't afford it or whatever. So I'll never do that. And I'll stay doing something I hate versus something I love. So this is going to unlock, I think, a lot of potential that we all have in making wrong decisions about our life, all based on health care. Oh boy, I have a pre-existing condition. I can't do something else because I'll never get insurance and things like that. And so you'll never start that business because you can't get health insurance. Now you can. And plus it's cheaper. Sure, some people are getting hurt because they had to change the policy. They found some unique policy somewhere that only gave them coverage, if they got hit by a train or something. And they called that health insurance. Well, now everybody's got to have the same thing so we can all afford it for everybody else. It's a bigger picture. Sure, people are going to get hurt. And then plus it's messed up. You can't get on the website when you can. But hang in there. To me, it's what is your option? Going back to the old system where you couldn't go out and do the things you want to do in life. It was costing us twice as much as anybody else in the world, and we were dying sooner than everybody else in the world. So I don't know if Obama's going to work, but it's gotta be better than what we had. And here's how to find Obamacare, okay? Here, go to the website, keep trying. If it's busy or something, go back. Try it. Become a little mission in life. This is your life. You're going to have 2 years of your life at least. If we get good health care in this country, or if you have health care, 15% of the people don't. And you keep your health care too. So I say, it's a hassle. Life is a hassle. Most of life is.